Hey everybody, Christy from Happy and Healthy TV with you guys for January 1st, 2019. Happy New Year, everyone. I hope everybody had a great New Year celebration or is ringing in the new year with some new goals. I'm really excited today. Today's a little bit of a product review video and kind of a little bit of a talk about New Year's resolutions. So this also has to do with Lyme as well. So one of my big New Year's resolutions was to restart the Cowden protocol this year. If you guys are not familiar with Dr. Lee Cowden's protocol for Lyme, you may want to check it out for my fellow Lymies that are out there. I did this program back in 2017 for 6 months, along with doing other Lyme treatment like ozone and IV vitamin C, Procaine. There were a few other things that I did, acupuncture. I did a lot of different things. Plus, I was taking amino acids and quite a few other supplements that I've kind of popped back into the mix. But if you've not seen the Cowden protocol before, as you can see, it's a little bit of an involved program. What this has in it is a ton of American herbs. Like, for example, the first week starts off with parsley and something called Berber Panella. The whole premise of the Cowden protocol, in a nutshell, essentially, is to detox the body not only from Lyme spirochetes, but the die-off materials that they leave behind. So when you have parasites, fungus, or bacteria dying off in the body, you want to get rid of that. So this way the liver and the kidneys and the gallbladder don't become toxic, or other parts of the body. In my case, Lyme has traveled and migrated all throughout. So, I've had a pretty interesting run with that. But as the weeks go on, that's why it gives you this cute little checklist so you can check off what you're doing. This does require you to drink like a gallon of water a day. And you're not allowed to eat a half an hour prior to, actually, I'm sorry, 3 liters of water a day, which I drink either 3 liters of regular water and or coconut water. Those are my go-to beverages. But anyhow, I just kind of wanted to talk a little bit about Cowden today. I think it's just such a great protocol. Because it does have a multimodal approach to Lyme. So, and I think anything you're doing in terms of cleaning up your diet, which just requires as well no sugar on this, because we know bacteria feeds off sugar. And if Lyme is coming from bacteria, hello, that would be a good idea to incorporate that into things. The other interesting thing that most people don't know is that if we don't have enough water in our diet, you'll start to crave sugar. It's a faulty defense mechanism of the body. So I always tell patients if they start craving sugar to double check their water intake for the day, because most likely you haven't, consumed enough water. So that's really important to keep in mind. So just a little overview of the Cowden protocol. Greg Kirk from the Ticked Off Foundation, who is the gentleman who got me started on Cowden back in 2017. And he's a fantastic person. He does a lot of great outreach work for people with Lyme. So I also do blog for his Lyme knowledge portion of his website on occasion. So you'll see a couple of blogs. My most recent one was on the keto diet and Lyme. So go ahead and check that out. Excuse me, tickedofffoundation.com. And you can get some more information about all different topics related to Lyme from people who have it and who have been doing well with it. So that's a really cool thing to do for the new year. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about treatment protocols for Cowden. Something else that I'm doing, and again, you guys always will laugh at me because a lot of things I do are against medical advice. But I feel like I know my body's limitations, and when I've met them, I chill out and I stop. So I've been working out, I want to say for the past 2 weeks, even though I've been asked not to. I was put into pulmonary rehab because I destat a lot of the time throughout the day and night. But my O2 stats have been pretty decent lately. So I feel like, all right, let me try to do at least some floor exercise like Pilates, or I've talked about doing things in bed. I've more or less graduated from that. I'm back to hopping up and down on the stepper for at least 20 minutes, which I love doing. I throw on like my favorite music, which is, anything that's good hip-hoppy, stuff to dance to. And I used to take a lot of fitness classes back in my early 20s. So I remember a lot of the things for the stepper. So that's like one of my favorite things to do. And I get a really good cardio workout from that. So I said like 20 minutes, hopped on there. And then I will post these apps in the description below. There's an app for for losing weight around your belly, which I've gained a lot of weight as a result of one of the medications that I was taking that I'm weaning myself off of at this point, obviously under doctor's supervision that I do pay attention to. But that was a medication for insomnia, which, oh well, I don't care if, I have to take branched chain amino acids and eat half a bottle of melatonin. I'll figure out a way to sleep. I don't recommend that you eat a half a bottle of melatonin, by the way. That was a joke. So please don't go ahead and do that. I don't want to get any comments underneath here that, somebody's ingested half of a bottle of a supplement that is not intended to take, I think, more than 3 caplets a day, if you look at the back of the directions. So that's something that's been pretty important to me, is to move forward with that. What else am I doing? I'm also doing some just like lose weight workout, which is, I don't know, it's combined is about an hour of working out. So I signed up for my first 5K of this year, which I'm really excited about. That's going to be at the end of May, and that's a cancer benefit 5K. I would love to do a Lyme 5K. Like, nobody has organized that as far as I know. So, I should get in touch with some of my superior contacts and see how that could be done. I would love to do that as a walk, or even if somebody's doing it in a wheelchair or whatever apparatus you're helping yourself get around in. Shoot, I'll come and push you in a wheelchair if you want to. I'm hoping by May I'm back to my quick. I run a 5K in 30 minutes, which for me, at 36 years old is not too bad, considering all the stuff I have going on. If I have to run with oxygen, I'll do it. I don't care. And I don't say that because I don't care about my, self, like possibly hurting myself. Of course, I don't push myself beyond my limit. I know my body really well. And fitness has been huge to me, probably since I want to say like 3 years old. My father was a bodybuilder when I was growing up. So it wasn't uncommon for him to throw me on the workout bench when he would be working out. And, obviously like little weights for me. But I remember I had like this little cute purple sweatband back in the early 80s with these cute little free weights that I think were like 1 pound. But I thought I was like Hercules lifting these things up with my dad, who's lifting up, I don't know, like 200-pound dumbbells at that point. So I like to say I grew up on a workout bench with my dad and my big brothers, all being into fitness. So that's always been big in my life. In my early 20s, my late teens, early 20s, I really got into fitness. And then later on, in my mid-20s, after I had my son, running became a big thing for me. And I had never done that before, but it was just something that I wanted to get into. And to be quite honest, and you guys will hear me say this all the time, that is my best workout. I always seem to do better when I'm running. For my Lymies out there who are in pain a lot of the time, let me put this out there to you. I went from being bedbound in a wheelchair, on and off. I am still bedbound. But the days where I do feel good, I will at least take a walk, or at least try to make an attempt to run when I can. For some reason, well, actually, it makes a lot of sense. The back pain that I get, or chest pain that I get, within reason. I mean, if this is a muscular issue from chest pain, I'm not talking about like a cardiac issue from it. My body feels so much better when I'm working out. And I would say even within the past 2.5, 3 weeks, like you kind of feel everything clicking and going back into place again. And I don't mean my body's actually clicking. Thank God it's not doing that. But I mean, just like my kicks are sharper, I can do a plank for a lot longer than I was able to a couple of weeks ago. I have a chin-up bar / gorilla gym in my awesome bedroom here. And, I used to be able to hang upside down from it and do flips. It's been a while. Like my core strength is horrible right now. So I'm really working on getting that back into play again for the new year. So that's a big thing for me. So, just talking about stuff that can help if you do have Lyme. I think moving around is one of the best things you can do, because we know when we don't move around, you wind up with toxin overload. Excuse me, I'm drinking the rest of my Cowden for today. And, yeah, it's really something that I think, or I know for me at least, it's been a saving grace. I mean, I know for me keeping my fitness level up, and obviously my nutrition, which is, I have to say, 90% of the time is on point. I'm really good at keeping my dietary, things together. So here's another thing that I think was funny for today. So my ex-husband was kind enough yesterday to go food shopping for me, which I have to laugh at this. So you guys can this is just a joke. And this is, I'm thankful that he did this for me. So I'll leave this at that. so I go ask for, like, organic grapes because, like, I've been on an organic grape kick for, like, I don't know, the past, like, couple of months. It's weird. This, more than this whole, like, package, which, mind you, like, cost $7. So, you know, I'm on a budget right now. So, yeah, this is disgusting. This is all, like, moldy grapes. So, this is going in the garbage. So, I was all upset. This is, like, my favorite snack to have, like, right before I go to bed. I know you're not supposed to eat before you go to bed, but this nutritionist does. If I'm hungry, I feed my body. I go by what it's asking me to do. Or I check to see if my water intake, like I was saying before, is where it needs to be. And it was for the day. So guess what? The only store that's open on New Year's Day is 7-Eleven. So I was joking around the other day. We're not joking around. We had done a product review on these awesome cold-pressed juices. And I had a lot of response back to that. So I picked up more of them because I was super craving sugar. I wanted ice cream so bad. If you ask me, like, two, like, worst things that I will eat, like, it's definitely ice cream, and it's every once in a blue that I'll have that, so, or, like, an Italian ice from a really good place, or, like, organic corn tortilla chips with guacamole. That, to me, is, like, junk food. Like, I'm like, oh, this is, like, so good. So, since my body was craving sugar, I know it's my body's way of saying, hey, dummy, you didn't get enough carbs today, or water, why don't you try to go ahead and do that? So this guy here is pretty cool. This one is called Tropical Glow. Yay for that. I like the name. It's got pineapple, orange, banana, apple, mango, passion fruit, and coconut water. Kick ass. I love coconut water. It's like one of my favorite things. This one has 2 bananas and 1 coconut. They're really good for helping energize your body. So those are really great properties there. You've got an apple and 1 apple and 1.5 pineapples in here. And there are 3 oranges in here for Protect. I'm presuming that's because oranges have a ton of vitamin C in them. And they protect our cells from damage. It's like, hey, what's the better word for that? Couldn't think of it for a second. Mango is alkalinizing. Wow, I can't speak today. That's a really great fruit. I love mango. And this also has a half a passion fruit in it. So I have not yet tried this one. And since I have been doing reviews on these, wanted to check this one out and see what it tasted like, so. Oh my god, this is so good. Okay, so you get a hint of the coconut water first, and then it, like, turns, like, banana, and then, I don't know, it's just, like, really, really good. Okay, this will be gone, like, in the next 10 minutes, like, so drinking this. This has got 150 calories per serving, and I would presume that this has got a lot of sugar in it, guys. There's 28 grams of naturally occurring sugar in here, and that's per serving, so that means there's about 60 grams of sugar in this bottle. I would definitely water this down. I would not have this all at once. If you look at this, it's 300 calories. Now, if you ate what I ate today, which was 2 turkey burgers and a huge plate of broccoli, I could use the calories, so it's not a big deal, but this is a lot of sugar here, so just be careful. Anybody out there who has candida or anything like that, you don't want to consume too much of this. However, it is still good for you. Especially when you're looking at, you know, 7-Eleven. Now, this on the side here has got this meter that I showed you guys the other day, where it has basically tells you whether or not something is more fruity or it's more, like, vegetable tasting like. There are no vegetables in here, so this is fruity. It definitely has more of a fruit taste. So, yay for this one. This one, for me, gets a 10. I could drink this all the time, and I definitely will be buying this again. Let me see what else I have in my bag here. So, like I said, I'm so craving ice cream, so I'm walking through the store like, what can I eat? Here's another cold pressed juice that I picked up. This one is called Berry and Bright. This very cute names that they have come up with these. This one's got 19 tart cherries, 10 acai berries, which have high antioxidant levels. They were, like, all the rage a couple of years ago. 2 purple carrots. Love purple carrots. They are delicious. If you've ever had rainbow carrots, you can get them. Organic rainbow carrots usually will have purple in them, and it means there are a lot more antioxidants the darker the color. Super cool. This has got 13 blackberries. Blackberries are very low on the glycemic index, so they're pretty good. I'm curious to see how much sugar is in here. 12 bilberries. I don't think I've even ever tasted a bilberry, so yay, I have 12 of them in here. This has got 9 cranberries and half a pomegranate. So the only veggie in here is purple carrots. Now, according to the taste-o-meter thing on the side here, this, again, it's going more for a fruity taste. I was trying to find a green drink, but they didn't have any today. You know, it is New Year, so I'm just, you know, kind of looking for what's in the store. And as I wagered to bet, the calorie content in here is lower. This is 110 calories per serving, 2 servings per bottle. So you're looking at about 220 calories if you consume the whole bottle. And of course, the most important thing is how much sugar is in here. 16 grams. So this is a lot less sugary than the previous drink that I just took 2 huge gulps of. And I think this would be pretty tasty. So let's try this one and see what this gets as far as my taste buds are concerned. Oh my god, that so tastes like cherries. Yeah, that's good. You can't taste carrots in here. Yeah, you get like a cherry, like blackberry kind of thing going on with this. So, again, yay 7-Eleven for your Go Smart cold pressed drinks. Shout out to Ellen Capozzi, who picked one up today after she checked out one of my reviews. Yay! I don't get endorsements from 7-Eleven for this, guys. It's just something that I kind of like to educate people on if they are on the go, and most of the people I work with are. So here's the deal. So cravings tell us stuff. When you crave something, again, like we were talking about before, maybe you didn't get enough water for the day. Perhaps you're low on getting enough carbs, so you're craving sugar. Maybe you need to eat more vegetables. Maybe you need to eat more fruit. Maybe it's a little bit of both, depending on where you're at for the day. I was craving ice cream. So, you know, funny enough, after I took 2 sips of that, both of those sugary drinks, I'm not craving it anymore. So, rock on for that, which is great. Now, the deal with that, I'm looking at what are the components of ice cream. So, it's sugar and a lot of fat, right? So, instead of eating unhealthy fat from dairy, which not all dairy fat is unhealthy, I think clarified butter or ghee is very good for you, or having certain types of Beyond Organic raw cheeses are definitely good. Not melted, but again, raw, because you're keeping the enzymes intact there. And if it's grass-fed, you're getting omega-3. So I can rationalize that. But you know darn well the ice cream that I'm picking up in 7-Eleven is Haagen-Dazs, which is awesome. Shout out to my German people who make that. However, you know, not good for you. Every once in a while, sure. Definitely not on first day of New Year's resolution stuff. So again, what are the components of that? It's fat, it's sugar. So I like to go for nut mixes. And typically I buy organic, of course, all the time. But I'm in Sevs. So what did I pick up? These things are cute. They're called, again, this is made by 7-Eleven, so it's their line of stuff. 7 Select Go Yum Kettle Glazed Cashews. So what is in here? You've got cashews, strawberries, they're dried strawberries, sesame seeds, rock on for omega-3s right there. Dried bilberries. I guess 7-Eleven really likes bilberries. They're hanging out in here. Gum arabic. Okay, so that's nasty. That's a filler. Normally wouldn't eat that, but I'm kind of like in one of those moods where I'm just craving something with fat in it. What else is in here? Cranberries that are dried. And the last ingredient on here is sunflower oil. It's like a sparing amount of it. Sunflower oil is not the best thing for you, but it's the last ingredient, which means that there's the least amount of this in here possible. So, this has got, let's see, there's 4 servings per container. This is 5 grams of fat, 1 gram of saturated fat in here, and a couple of grams of protein. It's got a little sparing amounts of vitamin C and iron in here, as well as calcium. So, however, again, having any type of nut's always going to be good. Cashews are actually my favorite nut to play around with. They're really, really good, but we know that almonds and walnuts have the most omega-3s, so if you're looking to pop more omega-3s in your diet, you probably want to grab those instead. So I figured, let me taste these, and I can't imagine that they're not good. I mean, I love, like, all cashews, especially when, you know, they're, like, you know, this is, like, a treat for me. These are kettle glazed, so it's kind of like what this looks like. Kind of maybe doesn't look so appetizing on there, but... That's really good. But that's, like, too sweet for me. I'd rather just have plain cashews. I don't need the extra sugar. You know what I would love? Is if I threw some dark chocolate in there. Instead of all these... Ooh. Dried fruit. Yeah, again, that's way too sweet. I could have just gone for just some regular cashews and been completely happy. But, I don't know, just to give you guys an idea. So, one of the questions I got... Let's see if I can answer this. If I can find the receipt for this in the bag, which I think it fell out. Or I dropped it somewhere. Let's see. Oh, here we go. So how much are those Revolution drinks? Let's see how much I paid for those. Crazy me. They're actually not that bad. They're $2.99 for those really yummy cold pressed juices. That's actually cheaper than a naked drink. So you're getting an organic product versus a non-organic product for that. So since we did so well with those reviews, I wanted to try a couple more. If I see a green one in the store next time I go in, I'm definitely grabbing it. But yeah, I kind of wish I hadn't bought like 2 of these, because this is like, these are good. I mean, not to say that they're not. I guess if you're craving something sweet instead of having ice cream or something that you would go to normally that's sweet, this would be a better thing, but I definitely don't need all the extra sugar that's in there. So I'm going to rate this, like, honestly, like, taste-wise, I mean, it's good. I would rate it like a 6, maybe a 7. I've definitely eaten yummier things. I mean, there are no artificial ingredients, flavors, colors. There's no preservatives. It's low in sodium, which, again, you know, I could have talked to you guys for an hour about sodium one day. It is real fruit in here. So, yeah, but, I mean, raw nuts are always going to be better for you. They still contain all the enzymes. They're a lot easier to digest. So, today was an interesting little talk on New Year's Day. I'm just coming to you live after popping out of the shower, so I'm just kind of just being tenderoni girl style here. No hair, no makeup. My hair is not done. I didn't even blow dry my hair. I just like stuck it in a bun. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to give everybody an idea. Like, here, what are some things that are great to start off for the new year? For Cowden, like I had mentioned before, for Lyme, it's not just for Lyme. You could do this as a detox protocol. I would definitely recommend it for Crohn's patients or people that have problems with their liver or their gallbladder or their kidneys. This would probably work pretty well. And again, this is me saying this. I'm not endorsing anybody. Cowden comes from a company called Nutrimetics, which you can go and take a look online. Check them out. And I really think, like I said, Cowden is an excellent protocol. So rock on, guys. So Cowden today, a lot of working out, hanging out with my munchkin, and getting ready for everyone to go back to school tomorrow, and all that happy stuff, and taking care of stuff for our patients for this upcoming year. So looking forward to hearing all of your New Year's resolutions and how you plan on keeping them. And of course, as I always say, January is a very busy month for us nutritionists. There's a lot of things going on in terms of people wanting to get back on the right track health-wise with just about anything. So I'm kind of going to go ahead and sign off, but I'm really thankful that you guys were able to hang out and watch my video today. Again, I hope everybody has a fantastic, fantastic 2019, and look out for some really awesome videos from us from the rest of the year, including, hopefully, seeing me run my next 5K. Got a few months to train for that, so looking forward to posting my progress about it. All right, guys, everyone have a great day, night, wherever you're coming to me from. Hit the subscribe button below if you want to see more of our videos, and you can hit the little bell next to the subscribe button. So if you are subscribed to us, you can check to see when our newest videos comes out. You will get an alert from that. All right, everyone, take care. Mwah. Love you guys. Bye.